So pretty much, I'm totally done with all the guys part, so let's start with the girls. Girls, you're going to start with a bow. So your left is going to be balled up into a fist, and it'll be right here where your chest and your stomach kind of meet. So your right is going to go all the way out, and it's just a bow. So 1, 2. Make sure that your right leg kicks out. So it's just 1, 2. So when you come out of your bow, make sure that both your left and your right come here. It should be about a 90-degree lock with your arm so that you can go into your next step. So your next step is just a spin around. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your next step is your left hand is going to go out to your right, while your left foot goes out to your left. So 1, 2, make sure that your foot is crossing. 3, 4. There you go. So from the top, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. So from here, all your arms are doing is they're locking here with your fists up, and all you're going to do is your arms are going to go 1, 2. So what you're going to do is your whole body should be diagonal so that you're pushing out. And all you're going to do is make sure that your right is completely on the floor and your left knee is going to come up. So as you're bouncing up, your right leg, this thing, is going to go back. So 1, 2. So make sure that when you're doing that you step both times. Make sure that after your left knee goes up, it comes back down to the floor to do your next up. So from the top, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Step and set. So from there, your left arm is going to lock into a 90 degrees. And your right foot should be out. So make sure that when you're doing this arm doesn't move at all. It just stays here. And you're just going to step up 3 times, starting with your right. So 1, 2, 3. From here, that's when you're going to punch. So you're going to go up to the middle, then back down. At the same time, you're making sure that your pelvis goes out so that it looks like it's a bounce. So 1, 2, 3. After your third one, don't move it. Just make it go all the way around so that you're facing the front. 4. So from the top, bow, up, 1, 2, 3, out, down, jump, jump. Don't move your arms, out, swing. So your next step from here is out, swing. All you're going to do is like a little hip roll. So 1, 2. So after your 1, 2, you're going to step starting with your left to your left. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. There's a pause there. So after hit, you go around, swerve, 1, 2, 3. Here, you're going to lock again, just like you did in the beginning, except for now your shoulders are going to pop up with your right knee. So hit. After that, step 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You should be facing the other side completely. Hit. Then step 2 times. 1, 2. Your third step, you're going to exaggerate your legs. So you're going to stomp, and at the same time, your arms are going to come to your bottom, back up. So here. Alright, so from the top, it's here, 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 up, down, bounce, bounce, here, here, hit on the floor to the front. You do a body roll. 1, 2, 3. Here, here. 1, 2, 3. Here. 1, 2. Step. So after your step, once again, you'll be facing a little bit diagonally so that you can do your arm rolls. So your next step is, what your arms will be doing first is, I think it's 2 circles, and then 4 to your bottom. So the first one is up, up. Your third one, you're going to come up to your chest and do it 3 more times. So this is your first time, 2, 3, 4. So again, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So adding the legs, you're not moving your right leg at all, you're just moving your left. So at the same time your arm goes all the way up is when you should be stepping with your left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all your leg is doing. It's just a simple stomp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your step right after that is your arm is going to come out and you're going to face the front again. Here. So while you're here, after this, make sure that your knees bend a little bit so that you can start doing your chest pop. So bend. Make sure that your knees are in a good enough position for you to bounce your chest. All you're going to do is start from your left. You're going to hold here. You don't really have to hold anything. Well, when you're holding your sweats, you don't have to hold your sweats. So holding is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's 2 claps. So, after here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, floor, you're going to lock. So, both of your arms should be in fist. Make sure that your legs are still bent, and your heels are going to come out starting with your left. Make sure your toes are still on the floor, and your heels will go out. So, it's 1, and 2, and. After that, all your body's doing is a little bit of a wiggle. So at the same time, you're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So make sure that when you do that second clap up to the top, your left leg comes in. So you should be here. After your wiggle, you should be here. So let's go from the top. Start with your bow. Here, 1, 2, 3, up, down, jump, jump, scoot, scoot, hit on the floor, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here, hit, here, 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 hit, here, here, exaggerate. Tonight we gonna be hit on the floor and out. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, floor. 1, 2, here, here, wiggle, wiggle, here. So, after here, all your arms are going to be doing is doing a push. So at the same time you're pushing, your hips should be going out the same way. So you're going to start with your left, and then you're going to go to your right. So your left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing else is moving but your arms and your hips. So make sure that your hips is going out and then going back out. So after here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Your next step is your left leg is going to come out. You should be facing to your right. So, boom. You should be facing this way. And all you're doing is doing hip rolls again. So, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, hip roll, then face your back, hip roll, hip roll. Okay. So from the top again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, down, push, scoot, hit on the floor, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit, 1, 2, 3, hit, 1, 2, exaggerate. Tonight we gonna be hit on the floor. And out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out. Push to your left, to your right, then you step out. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, all you're worrying about is your legs. So you should be bent a little so that your feet will go out. You'll start with your right, and all it is once again your toes are on the floor and your heels are up. So your heels will be going out this way. So all it is 1, 2, up, bounce. Start with your left, 3, 4, up, bounce, 5, 6, up, bounce, 7, 8, up, bounce. So, if you want me to show you from the front, I'll do it from the front. All you're doing is making sure that your toes are planted on the floor, your knees are bent, and your heels are up so that they go out. So, your arms are just going to be here, once again, in a 90 degrees. It's just a lock. So, bend your knees, 1, 2, bounce, up, 2, 3, 4, bounce, up, 5, 6, bounce, up, 7, 8, bounce, up. So, from the top again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, down, bounce, scoot, hit on the floor, out, hip roll, 1, 2, 3, here, pop, 1, 2, 3, pop, 1, 2, step. Tonight we gonna be hit on the floor. You go out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, clap, you lock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap. You're going to move to your left, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to pivot on your right, step out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that your legs are bent, 1, 2, up, down, 3, 4, up, down, 5, 6, up, down, 7, 8, up, down. From here, you're going to listen to the words, and the words you want to listen to are don't stop. You're going to turn back around to your front on don't stop. So, it's don't stop, keep it. So, your whole right arm should be completely on your head for keep it. So, your left is going to move to your right. So, right, left, up. And that's your last move. So make sure that last move, your feet are together again. So it's from your back, it's don't stop, keep it. Moving should be to your right. So keep it moving, keep your strength up. Make sure that your feet are together. And that's the whole thing. So I will show you with the music the whole dance, the boys part and the girls part. I think that's